Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel, and this is my December TBR. So, I got my hair done this morning and I thought I might as well film my December TBR while it's still salon styled. I don't think it's been cut in a very long time. I think it's been over 12 months. So it feels really nice and thin and lightweight because it's summer here and I cannot deal with thick hair in summer. So here we are. Now for my December TBR, I'm going to try to finish all the books that are on my currently reading on my Goodreads, which is about 5 books at the moment, which I started some of them all the way like back in February. Yes, and then I have a couple books from the library that I picked up, and I'm gonna try and get through them too, seeing as like the books on my currently reading TBR is like half finished already. So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna try and read these library books as well. So the first book on my currently reading Goodreads is Arusha and the End of Time. So this is a middle grade novel about Hindu mythology and Indian mythology, and I'm really liking it at the moment. See, I'm like 266 pages in out of like 355, so I've only got 100 pages left, so I don't know why I haven't finished it. It's really interesting to read about something other than like your Greek and your Roman mythology, which like is everywhere at the moment. And yeah, I'm really excited to finish this off finally so I can get my currently reading chunk down a little bit. The next book is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I borrowed this from the library and I don't know, I think I was in the middle of my slump when I was trying to read it, so I only got about halfway in. This is my actual copy now because I bought my own copy of it, so I could finish it off, but I can't remember where I was up to. But this is a Romeo and Juliet retelling based in China with some Russian aspects to it as well, and I was really enjoying it, what I had read anyway. Juliet seems a bit of a badass, and I'm keen to see how it pans out, if it will go in the normal like Romeo and Juliet retelling or if it will branch out in its own story. But yes. The next book is one that I actually started much more recently, back in October, and that is Who's Afraid 2 by Maria Lewis. This is the sequel to Who's Afraid, which is about this girl called Tommy who finds out that she is a werewolf, and from her father's side, who she never met because she thought he was a bad man. This goes on from the first novel, and she went to New Zealand to find more about her father after her mum died because she was living in Scotland. So yeah, so she goes to New Zealand and finds the werewolf clan there, and they're not very nice people at all, to be honest. So she, after doing the stuff there, she comes back to Scotland, and now she's not moving, but she's trying, I think she's going to England now? I can't remember. Anyway, from what I've read at the moment, she's learning more about her like Maori heritage, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what takes place, where she's going. Actually, I remember she met up with a bunch of other werewolves who own this club, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then I have 2 ebooks that I'm in the middle of reading. The first one is The Bromance Book Club by Lyssa Kay Adams. This is a second chance romance about this guy who trying to get back with his wife. I can't remember why they broke up. I think just because he just wasn't contributing to the relationship. Anyway, he's trying now, but he's started up, or he's joined this book club with a bunch of other guys, and it's a romance book club, and they're trying to learn how to romance their wives from this romance book club they're in. So yeah, I don't think I got that much far into it, but I think I'm going to restart this one because this is the one back from February, and I don't, yeah, hopefully I will enjoy it. I've heard really good reviews about it, so yes, I'm really keen for this one. The last one on this list, I thought I'd finished, but maybe I hadn't. And that is an arc of There's No Such Thing as the Perfect Guy by T.S.D. Williams. This is a paranormal romance about this girl who moves into this home and she finds this book. It's like a journal, and she writes a list of what she would find in a perfect guy, and then magically the next morning that guy appears, but he's not what he seems, and there's some memories from the house that kind of, there's some spooky stuff happening. And yeah, I was enjoying it. It was getting a bit, I don't know how to explain it, but I think that's probably why I stopped reading it, but I think I was almost finished, so yes. So those are the 5 books from my currently reading shelf on Goodreads that I plan to finish before 2022. The next 4 books are from the library, and the first one is one that I saw. I was just scrolling the library app and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a Shuri book out. I love Shuri from Black Panther, and I cannot wait to see how she grows in the next movie and what they're going to do with her character. Is she going to become Black Panther now? I think that would be pretty exciting. But yes, I'm not quite sure. Also, it's by Nick Stone, okay? Nick Stone wrote Jackpot, which is like one of my favorite books. She also wrote Dear Martin and Dear Justice, so I just know this is going to be an amazing book. So basically, Shuri is focusing on her training, but she hears whispers of exceptionally talented young girls across the world going missing. So when this mystery hits home in a way the princess would never have expected, there's no more time for hesitation. There are lost girls out there somewhere, and Shuri is determined to not let them be forgotten. So this sounds really exciting. It sounds like it's going to be lots of girl power, and it looks pretty short, so hopefully I'll be able to fly through it. The next book is a book that I saw Shan from Shani & Books raving about in one of her recent vlogs, and that is Written in the Stars by Alexandra Bellafleur. This is a female romance, and it's fake dating. So, and it's like based in Christmas, I think, or New Year's / Christmas. I also think, who was it? Was it Jess from Peace Love Books recommended like Christmas romance novels, and this was on it. So I'm super keen about that. I believe these 2 girls go on a blind date because one of the brothers set them up, and it's disastrous. But the sister is like, I need you to say this was good because I don't want him setting me up anymore. And so they fake date through Thanksgiving and Christmas, and obviously it's going to turn into love, and I'm really excited to read it. The next book is What I Like About Me by Jenna Guillemay. This is an Australian author, and it is the group book for the Xmas Games readathon, which I was planning on participating, but then I thought I should probably read all my currently reading books. So I'll probably still read this because it is quite short and it's contemporary, so it'll probably fly through it, and I've been like seeing it ever since it come out, so I'm really excited to start it. But it's a summer YA, so yeah, hopefully I'll enjoy it because I keep saying YA contemporary books are just not for me anymore, but I keep picking them up because I apparently love to not like things. And the last book on this TBR, which I did not realize was a thick boy, and that is Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. This is the second novel in the Daevabad trilogy. I read City of Brass this month and I absolutely loved it, and when I went to try and find the second novel, no one had it, so I had to resort to the library. I thought it'd be the paperback. It's not. It's a hardcover, and it's the large trade copy, and it's so big. I mean, I'm so excited to read more about Dara and, oh, what's her name, Nari? Yes. And then the end of City of Brass was like a cliffhanger, and I'm like, I need to know more. So here we are, trying to learn more about this amazing fantasy world that you really need to pick up because it was so good, and you will hear more about my thoughts about it in my November wrap-up. So these are, these are the books I'm planning on reading this month. Please think of me because I don't know how I'm going to do this. I mean, I know it's 7 plus the 2 other ebooks, so that's 9 books, which I did in October, but 4 of those 9 books were like smarty novellas. Hopefully I'll be able to do this, and with Christmas it's like our crazy season, so like there's going to be days that I'm not going to be able to read at all because, you know, it's Christmas. But yes, let me know what is on top of your TBR for December down below. If you've read any of those books, let me know what you thought of them and what I should pick up first. But yes, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!